Good evening, guys. Good evening, and welcome back to episode 2 of MobBlocks podcast. I am your all-time favourite streamer, Powervox Gaming. Hello. And today we are joined down below by the one and only Mr. Don Daddy.
How do?
And our awesome videographer who's having a day off today, Mr. Fox.
Hello.
And we are also joined today by the other co-owner of MobBlocks, Mr. Looney.
How'd you do?
So, guys,
You should be called the elusive.
the elusive Looney.
Yeah.
So, as you guys might be aware, those who have joined the podcast before, we will go. What we do tend to do is go through some feedback from the website, go through some feedback off the marketplace, just pick some bits and bobs about what you guys are saying about our content. We are going to touch upon a piece of content that Looney's going to have a little bit of a chat about, so don't be harsh on him. He's like a newbie to this, so we'll have to be nice to Mr. Looney Booney Boo. We are also going to be showcasing the Fishing Plus trailer. That's going to come to midway through the podcast, so you'll have to stay tuned if you want to see that. Also, we have got currently a TikTok giveaway going on right now, guys. If you want to get involved in that, you need to join the Discord, so exclamation Discord. I have pinned it to the chats above, as you can see. So if you want to join the TikTok giveaway, head over to Discord, and it's all explained in there for you guys to see what you need to do. So first things first then, guys, we're going to get into a little bit of feedback. If there's any questions in the feedback, then Don and Looney can answer them for us. If you guys have got any questions that you want to ask in the chats, ask away, and I will put the questions to the guys if I can't answer it myself, which 9 times out of 10 I can, because I'm just absolutely brilliant. That's why they pay me the big peanuts. So yeah, anything you guys want to add?
Hang on. You're getting paid.
Yeah, but hold on. Are you not on a day off?
Did you not hear him? He gets paid like peanuts.
Oh.
Yeah. Hold on, and he can't say nothing anyway because he's not working today. He's off. Whereas I'm still working. So, anything that you guys want to add before we get into the feedbacks? Or are you guys good?
Yeah, I think you're good.
Are you talking to us, or are you talking to people who are watching?
You.
I'm
No,
covering myself.
you nailed it. You're earning your large peanuts.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be honest, I think it needs to take 2, so we'll start over.
Nah, mate. Right, is there anything that anybody from the MobBlocks developer side of things wants to say anything before we go into the feedback from the website?
No, it's just let's feed the back.
Let's feed the feedback. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go. There's 3 batches that we're going to go through. First, we're going to do a batch of feedback. Then we get into Looney's little bit of explanation of a bit of content that's he's been working on or patching. Not 100% sure what he's actually doing. He has a lot of free time. And then we're getting to the second 2 pieces of website feedback. We'll showcase the trailer, then we'll do the feedback for Marketplace. So without further ado, Scooby Dooby Doo. Right, so this feedback is from the website, so it's coming directly from you guys. So we're just going to go through, there's about 10 pieces of feedback each section. So this one is for Roads Plus feedback and suggestions. Speed bumps would be awesome to have bridge pieces. Okay. So speed bumps would be awesome to have bridge pieces. So any feedback on that?
We're going to do something for speed bumps. I mean, they're a must, aren't they? They're everywhere on roads. So, and we're looking at the potential of making some kind of bridge building equipment. What's the best way to kind of move forward with that? So, yeah, valid suggestions and very much on our radar. Thank you.
Right, so we're on to the next one. So the next one is hi guys, great update, so many cool items. For the next update, could you possibly create some more street light designs? Also, so they can be compatible with the new poles that were added in the most recent. It would be helpful if I could actually read the questions in paragraph. So let's start again. Hi guys, great update, so many cool items. The next update, could you possibly create some more street light designs and also they are compatible with the new poles that were added in the most recent update. Also, maybe like large road signs, like highway signs that we can customize. Keep up the great work.
Yeah, well, I mean, anybody who's in the Discord seen that that's actually on the list. More street lights and motorway, highway, motorway, whatever you want to call them, depending on where you're from. So they're a definite.
And we have stressed a couple of times now, like a lot of people have been asking for customizable road signs. Unfortunately, we don't have the capabilities right now to actually make customizable signs. So everything that we do has to be within texture, not within code inside to make it customizable. It is something that hopefully will come out within the near future, and when it does come out, we'll be the first ones to implement that, so you guys can customize your own street signs. You can have street names, customize your own motorway or freeway signs. Yeah, that is definitely, hopefully, coming soon. Next one, we've got hi. Firstly, the roads add-on is good, is god level, and the update is amazing. I was wondering for the next update, could you have some add some UK/London stuff, please? Namely, emergency service vehicles, police, fire, ambulance, etc. UK red post box, things like that. Thanks and keep up the amazing work.
Right. So yeah, emergency vehicles are coming in. They are going to be a fine blend of the world's emergency vehicles. They're going to be recognizable as emergency vehicles, but they're not going to be specific to any one country. So they're going to be just very, very recognized. Emergency vehicles share so many common features, and they're the things what you're going to find on it. But the idea is that it's not the roads pack itself is not specific to one country. Another thing we want to have a look at is putting a tool in what will switch vehicles from left-hand to right-hand drive, because we know we've created them all left-hand drive at the moment. Anybody else help with that one?
Yeah, they're all left-hand.
They're all left-hand, and we know that obviously different. So we want to put a tool in what you can interact with your vehicle, and it'll just switch it over, to kind of make it comfortable. But ultimately, the roads add-on is not country specific, it's universal. Some of them might not look like a sign you've seen before, but you know what the sign means, and it looks like it belongs on a roadside. That's the idea behind it.
Genuinely, we need to be user friendly. It needs to be user friendly, so it needs to be able to cater for everybody, not just one specific, as Don said. The problem is when you start pushing out country specifics, is everybody wants their country signs, and the packs are just not capable of holding that amount of content. So yeah, unfortunately, we just have to try and be as universal as we possibly can. But what you could possibly do in that, though, is the same way as you do the transferring vehicles from right to left. You could possibly do, instead of adding a complete new model, just do a complete reskin, so you can actually change the skin. Maybe that could be something they could look at.
So changing it from right to left, theoretically speaking, shouldn't really increase, because you can have two geos in the same file, where a texture tends to be a separate file. So we are exploring ways of like getting some country specific, whether that's make a texture pack what you can availably download and apply over the top of it, which will change into your country. We are looking at it, but ultimately the main road pack itself on the marketplace is universal.
Yeah.
So we do understand that there's some of these. I mean, there's so much language. The pack itself is the English language, and there'll be other people who want it in their language, won't they? So we do want to try and cater for as many people as possible. But
it has been requested that we do like Spanish, English, and that. But I think, like you say, it gets to the point where, because we're limited to pack size, you've got to pick out the most popular requested items. You've got to put in what everyone's requesting, not what one specific person is asking for.
yeah,
So,
definitely.
Looney, any feedback? Anything you want to add?
I don't think so. No. Yeah, you guys have pretty much said
Not a
everything that
problem,
needs to be
mate.
said
I
there.
know that you're alive. It's good.
Yeah, I'm
He's
still here.
He's
Yeah.
still there. He's not fallen asleep. But we'll go on to the next one. We'll see if
Hang on,
Looney
hang
can
on,
answer.
Can I just say?
Yeah, go on. Let's see what Looney's got in his bag.
Go on, Fox. What are you going to say?
So yeah, because obviously mentioned there about postbox, or postboxes in the UK. I mean, I suppose you could do them. I mean, yeah, it's sort of specifically meant sort of started in England, isn't it? That's probably what they're known for. But you could also do telephone boxes and stuff like that. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Ideally, what the ultimate mecca of a road pack would be is you place the items down and then you had like maybe a flag in your hand and you could interact with it and it changed to your country's version of that.
Yeah.
It'd be absolutely fantastic. But I mean, there's so many rules when it comes to country specific and all that. I mean, you can, to be fair, you're not allowed to put flags. You're not allowed to put country flags in there. In the map itself, it's in Minecraft content. What goes on the marketplace, you're not allowed to put flags. Which is
Geopolitics and all
we've
that.
been told before, just by inadvertently, I think we built a stadium or something, and we just put different country flags around it, not with the intent of specifically singling out country or anything like that. And we've had it rejected, like, no, get rid of the flags. So there's so many rules around creating content, and as phenomenal as the suggestions we get come through, a lot of them kind of can't start as purely on because of Minecraft rules of inclusivity and all that kind of stuff. They're there for a place, right? For a reason. Sorry, they're in place for a reason. But yeah.
The thing is, though, I mean, if you were to do separate add-ons for each individual country, could you do that? Even, or would you have to not even mention the place that you're doing?
Well, again, it's weird because sometimes I swear, and without trying to play the victim, I look at content and I think, how on earth have they got that past?
Yeah.
You know, like when you get this content, what are named after specific cities and stuff like that, and there's like rules about identifying things and things. It is mad. Where it really genuinely feels everything we submit is like literally gone through with a fine tooth comb. We seem to get away with nothing. Not that we're trying to get away with anything. Anything what gets flagged is obviously unintentional, but yeah, we see people kind of getting things published where we had similar things and we're like, what's the difference?
Yeah.
It's frustrating at times for sure.
Not only that though, you can only release 3 add-ons a year, so once every quarter. I think if you literally start doing it where it's country by country, A, you're never going to put nothing else out, and B, you're always going to get somebody who's unhappy saying, well, when's our country one coming out? That could be 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line. You know what I mean? Because you try and prioritise and get out what's being requested the most. So I just personally, from my personal opinion, I don't think a country-specific add-ons would be even viable. Because then you've got to think of you're only targeting that market. That market could be small. So therefore, you could be putting hundreds of hours worth of effort into something that's not even going to get used much at all. Whereas a universal one is you're targeting everybody. Anybody can use it. Doesn't matter whether you're creative or survival. Doesn't matter if you're from Europe, Asia, or the Americas. Everybody can use it because the packs have got a little bit of each thing in it, rather than having one specific pack to one specific country.
Yeah.
So I just don't think it would be viable anyway to even look at that.
Yeah, true.
Right, we'll move on to the next one and we'll see if we can get Looney to give some feedback on this one. Right, so this one is, you should add a rail crossing so it fits the railroad sign. Just asking because me and my friend really want that, and it would make our day. Thank you. Bye. Bless. A nice response. Go on then, Loon. What's your thoughts? Without giving any information away, remember.
It's again, it's the size of the pack, isn't it? We don't really have the capabilities to add because if you add like a railroad track and trains, it's just going to make the pack bigger and not be able to obviously fit everything in.
So I think what they're referring to more there, Loon, is crossings like barriers, lights, rather than tracks and trains. I think it's more like, is there any point of you looking at adding the barriers in, road markings specifically for crossing areas, that type of stuff?
Yeah,
potentially do that.
Take 2, go.
Potentially do that in another update.
You want to help him out, Don? I think he's dug himself into a hole.
We're going to add some kind of barriers and crossings for railways.
That sounds as he looks confidently at the screen like a confident man. Lovely.
Yeah, we are. It's on the radar. It's there's already tracks currently for that kind of stuff. So having a rail crossing or a barrier, you know, what goes up and down, it will have to be in the entity form. We can't do it in a block form, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it's going to be there. We're looking at best practice to kind of implement it.
Well, Looney can answer this one because he's just practically answered it. Please add trains, subways, and trolleys.
we may be doing a trade add-on.
Should have asked that one before, shouldn't I? It would have linked him more.
Yeah.
Right, we'll move on to the next one. Next one.
Hang on, one sec. So when you're talking about the barriers, would they be able to be triggered by, say, if someone's got a train or something? Could they be triggered to move, or would it be automatically?
Absolutely, yeah. You can put a test in there to trigger an event.
Yeah, we'd have to. The thing is, though, it wouldn't be specific to what you want it would. So, like, if you say, for instance, you put that on, and then someone was to download, I don't know, a trains add-on from somewhere, and that train would be, you'd have to detect an entity within that section, wouldn't you? It wouldn't be specifically a train or specifically the name, because you wouldn't be able to target them names.
Yeah, how would you wouldn't target the individual entity, you would target a family type. So you target family type minecart, and then obviously if we created a trains add-on, we'd put inside the family type within the code minecart, and that would also trigger.
Yeah.
And then I would think anybody who would want their stuff to work with our pack, all they have to do is add the minecart family into there, and it would trigger. It would make sense anyway to add the minecart family tree to these behaviours. So yeah, we'd look for a family type rather than a specific or individual entity, and that would capture everything within that family type.
Right, we'll move on to the next one then. The new Roads Plus add-on is incredible. I enjoyed it so much. I enjoy so much this add-on. I appreciate if the next update have trains and trams and these train tracks. I would enjoy it so much. I think people kind of not getting the gist that it's a roads add-on, not a trains add-on. So they're kind of veering off the fact that it's roads. We tend to be picking that up a lot in the feedback and in the Discord.
Get the impression they look at it more of a city add-on rather than roads add-on. You're right. It is about roads and traffic. And, yeah, road vehicles and road signs. And...
But like I say, only the future will tell. You know, it could be in the pipeline. It could be something that's worth looking into. You never know, guys. All you have to do is, like I say, join the Discord and keep an eye out for the updated information in there. Right, on to next. This is the big one. Ready? Brace yourself, Para. First of all, I want to say how appreciative I am of this add-on. For years, I have wanted to build an immersive, realistic city, and now I can. Though I have one suggestion: is there any possibility for the addition of the road markings without the base underneath it? This is so builders could place the road markings and on decorations on any block. Choose whether it will be a pathway or simply not liking the look, of the grey or blacker options. I would love for you to consider this, as I believe this would be an incredible update. Thank you for your considering. I look forward for your work in the future.
Tough question that. Does Looney want to have a go, or does he want me to take care of that one?
I'll let you take care of that, mate.
Yeah, it's a fantastic suggestion. However, the Roads Plus pack has come too far to convert to that type. It would be nice just to be able to place road markings over the top of any block you wished. The problem I would see there would be like the roads markings down the sides of things, because you'd need a space, a 2-block space for where only 1 block can fit. But yeah, I mean, like paved overlay, like a carpet, but what would only display as a road marking is not a bad idea. But yeah, we've gone too far to revert to that version, unfortunately.
Right, so we've got Amber from YouTube saying hi Fox and hey Don. Never mind hey Paravox or Looney. Cheers, Amber.
Hello, Amber.
We're here too. Rude. And Loxy, you haven't missed much at all, buddy. All we're doing is going through the feedback for some feedback from the website currently. But yeah, stay tuned if you want to see the Fishings Plus trailer, which will be played about halfway through. So we're going to do this batch of feedbacks, then we're going to hand over to Looney. Looney's going to explain a bit of content that he's been patching or working on, and then we'll head back to some more feedback. We'll do the trailer, and then we'll move on to the feedback from the marketplace.
Yeah, really looking forward to that bit. It's going to be so awkward. It's going to be like kissing a girl for the first time, listening to Looney explain his update.
or Fox in his PC stats.
I only wish he was on camera so we could watch him squirm.
Right. What's with the big feedback, people? Right, next one. Hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Can't respond. The new update is amazing. Congratulations on your work. I wanted to suggest new vehicles in the future updates if possible. I believe a functional subway would go well, very well with your add-on. I'm making an almost complete city, and I'm already building subway stations and lines too, based on the real subway lines. But at the moment, there is no add-ons released for Bedrock version that has subways or trains. I'm using alternative mods instead. Thank you for your attention and good work to you all. One day I hope to be developing my own add-on. One day, who knows, together with your team. Greetings from a Brazilian admirer. So that's actually a nice piece of feedback, but again it's back to that trains and
back
subways again. Back to trains and subways, but later I think just that piece of feedback touches on what you were saying, Don, whereas people are seeing it more as a city update as opposed to a roads update. Alexum, thank you for the follow over on Kick and welcome into the stream. Any questions that you've got about Minecraft or the Roads Plus add-on, feel free to post them in the chat and we'll read them out and answer as best as we can. Any you want to touch upon that, Don, or?
Yeah, no, so it's not, like Looney mentioned it earlier, it's not a secret. We're looking at doing trains standalone add-on pack. That way, with it being standalone, it can get the attention and the amount of content it deserves. It's not easy because of the rules of what code we are and aren't allowed to use when it comes to add-ons. So the main thing on there, and I'm going to go a little technical, and I'm trying not to bore you too much, runtime identifiers, which have the behaviors connected to them within the hard code of Minecraft, what we don't physically have to be able to add to behavior packs. And minecarts have a runtime identifier which makes them behave properly on top of tracks. And because we don't have that, we currently can't get our models to behave correctly on the thing. We're looking at alternative solutions to it, but trains is something we're looking at. It will not be part of the roads add-on. It will be a standalone.
What's up, Alexa, over on Kick? How are you doing? We'll move on to the next one. And next one, Looney, you can answer this one because this is pretty simple. It won't hurt your brains. Add more construction signs and cones and stuff.
Just say okay.
Okay, yeah, we will do. We are. We're working on it.
Nailed it, mate. You nailed
You're
it.
not supposed to hold his hand. You've got to get used to these type of things.
Training. It's not holding it. It's training. I'm training him.
Training.
Public facing.
Fox, you got any feedback?
Again, it's one of those things of. There's one thing that keeps getting brought up every time is trains and subways and stuff, and I think for that to be overlooked and not looked into further wouldn't be a good idea, would it? You know what I mean? So I think logically that's the next step, I think, personally.
Right.
If only somebody would have said we're looking at doing an add-on for that.
So this is the last feedback in this section before we hand over to Looney and he can explain what he's been up to and what he's been fixing or sorting. So yeah, I love this mod so much. My boyfriend and I share a realm that we're creating a city on, and this mod is amazing. The only issue we are having and would love to see worked on is every time we log in Our maps in picture frames need to be reset because the asphalt becomes invisible. We end up having to do it a couple of times throughout playing. It's not the biggest issue ever, but I just thought I'd let you all know. Thank you so much for all the work you have done. We heavily enjoy this mod. So,
Obviously, firstly, gutted you've got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's okay. Let's move on.
is that a dig at Fox? Fox, you need a boyfriend, is what you're saying.
Generally, an issue we weren't aware of, so that's fantastic that you brought to our attention, and we will test and try and figure out what's going on there, because there's absolutely no reason this shouldn't be displayed on maps, because all the colours for all the blocks are set. We'll look into that. Thank you.
Is it anything to do with the material instance? Have you got that set to opaque and not alpha test?
No, it's all set to the same now, because opaque doesn't give you the render distance.
Opaque does, it's alpha test that doesn't.
The other version, right?
Yeah, see, because I've noticed as well, it doesn't pick up the asphalt blocks in structure blocks as well. So if you set a structure block down and put the roads in it,
yeah,
it doesn't pick up in there.
I'm not 100% convinced that's something that's within our control and more of the hardwire of Minecraft.
Yeah.
It's definitely. I have seen that when doing structures and like, is that going to work? And then I press go and it does work, but it's not in the display, which is a bit, discouraging. Which would, for the same reason, would probably be the same. Whatever's causing that will probably be the same reason why it's not actually displaying within the map as well. So we'll look into it, and if we can't figure it out, we'll issue some tickets with Minecraft and see if they can figure it out, because ultimately moving forward, nobody wants that. We all want it all visible in the maps, don't we? We want to see them big pictures.
Yeah. So can we respond to these feedbacks through the website?
Yes, and I do sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Yeah, no worries. So yeah, I think
You'll notice down in the bottom it says checked or unchecked, and they have the option of if they leave it checked or if they have it checked. The plan is there to eventually start doing some kind of MobBlocks newsletter, send an email out once a month or something, like tips and tricks, what's coming.
Notify for bug fixes and that.
Competitions and stuff like that, aren't we? Within his Discord and things. So.
It'd be also good as well, so when you do like a bug fix for an update, you can put out into a newsletter, this is what's being fixed within the bug fix, patch notes.
We can give you additional updates, so we can actually tell you when we've submitted it, and then you can get as frustrated with the review process as we do.
Again, people can also get that type of information if they go on the Discord as well. So Discord is the central hub for all information and forms of contact with MobBlocks. So yeah, with that section done then, guys, I'm going to hand over to Looney, because Looney's going to explain a little bit more about the Supreme? What is it? It's not Supreme, is it? Extreme Survival. That's it. The Extreme Survival content.
Yeah, Extreme Survival Island. Yeah.
So, just explain to us, Looney, what you've been doing and what you've been sorting with it. If you bug fixing, I believe you've been doing.
Yeah. So I believe the map was like one of our very first maps, I believe we ever did. So I think it was like 2020 or 2021 it was first initially made. So what we decided to do was just update it and bring it a bit more in line with what's currently out. So obviously it had 3 islands originally, and we added a few little buildings on there. But one of the main things we did was change the model designs and the animations of the animals and things that were on the islands. So the original animals were quite HD and they were like our first models. And yeah. What else did we add? I believe we added some 3 new types of snakes. Obviously will attack you if you go near them. Very dangerous. It's obviously extreme survival island, so yeah, there's that. What else did we add? I believe we added some new types of food. Bananas, oranges, peach, and I believe there was a coconut tree. that spawns naturally on the islands as well. So obviously you break the coconut on the coconut tree and you get coconuts that you can eat. Believe we added a gecko as well. Nice cute animal. Redesigned the shark model. Yeah, I think that's... So obviously we made a trailer that you can go see on the MobBlocks YouTube page. Yeah, that's basically brought it up to date with the current Minecraft version. Yeah. It's mainly what happened with Extreme Survival Island, so yeah, it's out now.
And if you guys are interested in that, if you head to www.mobblocks.com, click on the catalog button at the top, and you can find it within there, and it will take you straight to the marketplace where you grab your copy of it. So
was exciting and informative the way you delivered it.
I don't know, think you've done a good job. Well done, Mr. Luna. We'll send you a bag of peanuts. We have got a question over on Kick from Alexa. He says, one question: why every time the trader guy appears or makes a sound, I get lag out with an error code?
Is this thingy from our Discord?
I don't know. Well, but if it's the trader is. If there's a problem with the trader, I think it's more a Minecraft issue. It's nothing to do with the add-on. The add-on does not influence the trader in any way, shape, or form. I think I can literally just answer that myself. I think if it's an issue with the trader, if it's an issue with the trader, it's either got another add-on on that's causing the issues, or it's something to do with your vanilla Minecraft. What I would recommend is clear out your cache, all your add-ons, or your downloads, clear all your storage out, and then download what you need to download. If that doesn't work, try reinstalling Minecraft just in case it is a Minecraft bug. I know Minecraft for the past couple of weeks has actually been really buggy. They've released a hotfix today. So hopefully some of the issues that we've been having has sorted itself out. But yeah, I can honestly say if it's a trader issue, it's nothing to do with the Roads Plus add-on. There's nothing in that add-on that influences the traders any way, shape or form. So I do hope that helps you, Alex. And if not, then I would probably submit a ticket to Minecraft themselves and just give them a heads up of what issues you're having and see what with. Right, so we're going to move on to the next two batches. We've got another 15 feedback on the website. We'll read these through. We'll try and get through these as quick as we can. We'll do the trailer for Fishings Plus, then we'll do the feedback from the website, and then we can either see what you guys want to chat about. If that's it, then we'll stream. So if we get back to this, then next feedback is: can you add left-hand traffic signs for the UK roads? Now I believe that's already in there anyway. I think the signs are universal; they can go either way, aren't they? They're not site specific.
Yeah. To be honest, along with what I'm going to look at is, like I mentioned earlier about changing your vehicles to left and right hand drive. Any signs what are specific to a specific side of the road, the idea is the same tool will switch them to. So we'll try to accommodate for left and right hand driving roads is something we should be accommodating for. So yeah, we are trying to sort that out.
Cool. Next one. Can you add street signs like normal MC signs, but like UK and USA? So, can I be assuming that they're referring to the customizable signs that you've got in Minecraft, the ones that you can write in?
Yeah,
so I'm assuming that's what they're on about. So, yeah, that goes back to the fact that that capability is not available right now for us to do. Once that does come available, then we will look into putting that. It's going to be that's in the forefront of our minds, isn't it? Really, to get customizable street signs, road signs.
Yeah, that's well on our radar. We are really keeping an eye out for anything what could make that possible. It's just, I don't. Well, I mean, and to be fair, when I say I don't think people who have the roads add-on understand, why would they understand? The amount of code we have access to be able to do add-ons is very, very limited. It's not the same code as you have access to for the basic Minecraft stuff. A lot of it is hidden in the hard code into the game, so we don't have all the bits.
And even when you do have access to it, you're limited to what you can use anyway because they restrict you using standard Minecraft files. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. Like, we can give you access, but then it's manipulating vanilla Minecraft files, so then you can't do it anyway. So
yeah, so ultimately, what we could do there is retexture the original signs.
It might be worth looking into, yeah. Yeah.
And then you can type all up. We'd only have to do one because how many different variants is the other sign? Retexture one, make it look like a white sign. Retexture another, make it look like a blue sign.
12 is it?
Yeah. So yeah, we just retexture the unpopular ones. That's what we probably do originally, but because you can. It is, like we mentioned earlier, is very much on our minds of whether do we release a texture pack and make it available through websites, which is not an official Minecraft product, so people can get it and overlay it to get what they want. That would be potentially something we could include in there.
Yeah, I mean, we could just release it through our own website, don't you? Where you can just download the pack as an unofficial
product. So with it not being an official product, it doesn't have to abide by the official rules.
Or we could cheat and we could say to people, we'll give it away as an add-on, as a free as a giveaway for competitions and whatnot, so you guys can be exclusive for a while, and then we can release it then to. It's something we can look into for the future. It's like.
Yeah.
So again, we got another feedback. It would be cool to have railroads and trains. I don't think we need to respond to that one because we have already. So this one, I would like to see the next update come with for rent signs. It would be nice to be able to put houses up for rent. It will also be really cool if you could randomize the traffic lights, so randomly turns red, green. Love the add-on. Keep up the work. So again, it's the same problem with interactable blocks. We don't have the code to make blocks interactable right now. We could make it an entity and make it interactable by entity, but then it's not a solid object, so then it just doesn't work. It will fit better with the pack if it's a solid item, so a solid block, but unfortunately we can't have, or should I say we don't have the ability to manipulate and make interactable blocks right now.
Can't you? Is there any way with a pack? Say, for example, you put down a walk sign, whatever, or stop sign, or whichever. Is there no way that when you put that down, it triggers an event that it switches? You can actually switch the blocks just using a replace command. Would that be possible?
Yeah, like somebody putting a command block down and having it rotate themselves, kind of thing.
No, so basically, if you stood at a traffic light and you just say you get in within a couple of blocks distance radius, and then when you go there, that triggers an event that then will switch out the models.
Ultimately, yeah, that's what we're going to get given eventually.
Okay.
Off of thingy, so them triggers are going to be within the block, but at the moment they don't exist within the block. Well, they do, but we don't have access to it.
And you couldn't even put it into the code in right now anyway, because you wouldn't be able to specifically isolate one set of traffic lights. If you're running multiple traffic lights, how would you know? How would the pack know where a player is in order for them lights to change? I mean, because you can't test unless you're gonna. I mean, if people were to run command blocks, then yes, they could easily do it by having just rotating multiple variations of the block. But
yeah, but when they put the block down, they're already in the location of the block, so that code would still be active then, wouldn't it? If you know what I mean. You'd be able to activate that code because a person's already there. You know what I mean? They don't have to sort of render it or anything like that.
Yeah, because the code's not available within the block. You'd have to trigger the code from the player, and we can't mess with the player files.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. So theoretically speaking, if we did that in a world or a dynamic world or something like that, we could mess
Yeah, it would work. It would work in a world, yeah. But like I say,
There's so much more that you could get working. Don't get me wrong. There's some ridiculously clever people out there, and there's some other partners who do fantastic things and could probably solve the problems we're having. But and don't get me wrong, the way they're solving them is by clever workaround, not by the proper, like the proper way. But to be more stable, it's in our best interest to wait till we get actually given the proper code to do it correctly.
And not just that, are the other teams willing to give up that piece of information? Because obviously that's what makes them unique, isn't it?
no, no.
Everybody's very protective and very secretive. We're probably more open than we should be with what we are working on and all that kind of stuff. Now we say we're looking into a trains add-on, and we shared the information about the updates and all that kind of stuff. Not many partners would do that. Not many at all.
And
that's what makes us different, though, in a way.
And the for rent signs, is that something that's viable?
That's on the list. Yeah, no, I agree. We've got for sale signs. We should have for rent signs. So it's on the list, and that's green light.
You need one for sold as well. Sold.
We've got a sold one. We've got a for
Oh,
sale
that's
and a
sold.
sold. Yeah, there's a for sale and a sold one, yeah.
So we need one to let or for rent. Probably for rent makes more sense because I think to let's like a UK thing.
Yeah.
And then we'll have one that says it has been let out.
Right, next feedback we got then is school zone signs and school zone signs at school zone signs. Okay, yeah, so basically school zone signs.
I believe there is one in the new update, isn't there?
I know there's a
Yeah,
kids
I think there is one.
parents and kids crossing sign. I've done it. I don't know if there's a school zone.
I think there is a school there. I'm not sure.
If the developers of this add-on don't know, then we're absolutely...
Oh yeah.
You know
Talk
what I
about
mean?
putting us on the spot. Come on, guys. You're supposed to be prepared for these questions.
Not professional.
Especially considering that particular piece of feedback was checked, so I'm guessing you responded to that one.
You know what? I'm going to admit, I didn't check nothing. I just took screenshots and pasted them in.
Oh,
I really know what
no.
you
See,
said.
this is what we have to put up with, guys. You know what I mean?
I was rushing. I'm sorry. No, there's a school zone. I've just looked.
I've always been English.
Ahead of the curve on that one.
Okie dokie then, so we'll move on to the next one. It's hi there. First of all, I absolutely love the Roads Plus add-on. It's probably one of my favourites. Should be one of, not probably. That's rude. It's really good and detailed pack and perfect for any city builder. I have a few suggestions for the next update. Can you maybe add red asphalt for bus lanes and zebra crossings? Double red lines for like the UK, green asphalt for bikers and green zebra crossings. I know this is a lot of suggestions, so I apologise for that. If you can't add or if it doesn't fit the concept of the pack, or if it's hard for you to do, bless. It's not a problem, I understand. By the way, keep up the great work.
That's really nice. That's really nicely delivered. I appreciate that. Going to be so coloured asphalt's on the list. I just want to make it clear. When I say on the list, we have a list what is only getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So they will get divided into mini chunks because there's no way we can do the entire thing in one delivery. So we'll try and probably theme the updates into maybe 2 or 3.
I think any woman will challenge that. Can't do it in one delivery thing.
Yeah. And I'm going to be weird because I live in the UK and I genuinely don't remember seeing red lines anywhere. And I drive.
Hospitals.
City centres. Yeah, it's a double red means you can't stop at any point.
Right.
So yeah, you normally get them on busy city roads, in inner city roads.
London, something like that.
Yeah, London.
If it's a popularly used road marking,
Well, if it helps you, we used them. We had them on Arndale. Yeah, we had double yellows, double whites, double reds.
fair enough.
So,
Then there's a high possibility they'll get added. So yeah, thank you for bringing that to our attention.
cool. And obviously, I think the coloured asphalt. I think it's blue and green. You've got on the list, isn't it, for the asphalts?
Yeah, red, blue, and green. Yeah.
Blue and green. Yeah.
Is it time to watch Looney?
No, we've still got to. Looney Squirm. What the squirm? I think Looney should answer this one anyway because he needs to.
Right, Looney should know the answer to this one.
Yeah. So, Luna, hi. I'm a big fan of the Roads Plus add-on. I was wondering if you could add speed limit signs of 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, and yes, that's not 76 bloody fish before anyone even pops that in there, and 85. If so, it would really make your add-on better. Thank you. So the possibilities of speed increments in 5s, Luna.
Uh,
Now we're gonna find out if he listens to
Doo-doo,
me.
doo-doo,
That's all.
doo-doo-doo-doo. Right. So, is there a possibility, Luna, that increments of 5 on the speed limit zones, speed limit signs, is that possible to be added to the pack? Something that you've thought of? Something that you confirming?
it's a bit too much, isn't it?
No.
Is
No,
it?
we don't know when this podcast finished, boy. What did I say with the last? You bad, you bad.
Right, we do apologise for Looney, guys. He's on another planet sometimes.
Jesus. Right, they're coming in the next update. In the first update, I think I gave you 10, 30, 50. You've got a couple in the in the original. In the update, I added all the others, all the 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40, all the way up to 80. And in the next update, you're getting the 5s.
Yeah,
And
so-
All right, I didn't know that.
design completed. Discuss this in detail with Luna. Who clearly
It was a few months ago, you know? Like,
Right, well, we got 2 comments on Twitch from Gemini Assassin saying, "Oh, that's what Don looks like," and then she's also said, "Ash, stop being lazy."
yeah.
That's a high for Gemini Assassin.
Who's Gemini? Why does that name sound familiar?
Isn't that somebody in the Discord? Maybe.
Is that one of the Canadians, Luke?
I have no idea. I don't
I
think
believe.
so.
How can you not know, Luna? Oh my
Well,
god! Even
they
the,
said
I
even
don't know the name.
even you, hold on, did you not? Oh my god, Gemini, that's a slap. That is because was you not playing hardcore Minecraft with him last night?
Come on, Gemini.
No, I wasn't.
Reveal what
Wasn't
your
it?
gamer tag is. when you
Wait,
put
Gemini
it.
Assassin?
No,
No,
there wasn't.
No.
No, but there wasn't. They're on the realm. They're on the survival realm because we've seen them on there before.
Oh, it's probably Brian then.
Oh, it's probably. Yeah, it is Brian. Oh my
Brian,
god.
big
Oh,
Brian.
see,
Yeah, it's Brian.
see, this is what we have to put up with, Gemini. You know, he's absolutely brain farting right now.
I don't feel as bad that he forgot about the increments of 5 on the speed signs now because he's forgotten full friends.
I know, yeah. I was that annoyed with him. I was about to say the old BS that was mentioned on the stream the other day. You know what I mean? I was right on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, you know. Hey, you know what, guys? Proud of everybody. We're keeping it real PG tonight.
Yeah. Unlike the monkey and the monkey on the PG advert, yeah. Right, let's move on to the next one because that was like the biggest flop Looney could ever do. Go on, Fox.
Say anything?
Oh, I thought you were. Alright, I suggest adding working traffic lights. I suggest adding working traffic lights. Thanks for the demand. They can be animated in the same way as Prismarine is. And lighters which you can place ladders like veins on blocks. That would be a quality of a life update.
You know, the Prismarine is a standard 16x16 geo, and
It's a
you
flip
can
book
animate
texture.
a standard block. You can animate a custom geo.
Not currently, no.
Traffic light custom geo. That's the problem. If it was straight 16x60, we could animate it all day long. But because it's a custom geo, we can't animate it. It doesn't animate the same way.
I mean, I know they've done an update for animated textures on Blockbench, but still, even with that, where you can animate specific parts of the texture, you still can't do custom geometries.
Yeah. So I would completely understand why you would think that, but unfortunately, we can't.
Yeah.
But it's on our radar, and as soon as we get the ability to animate those traffic lights and the crossings, it will happen. I promise you.
Yeah, I think that's like the biggest. It's the biggest request in it. Animated traffic lights and customizable customizable signs.
Driving up in your taxi with your villagers, and then you're at a red light, and you got to wait for it to go green. It's brilliant.
And then wait for a villager to come over and rob your taxi after. Chuck you out the car.
Who was that? Who said that? It was Someone in Discord, wasn't it, who said, some villager ran off with me bus. It's like, the villagers can drive the bus. Yeah, why? Because some villager stole me bus. That was funny. Like, I was proper laughing when I seen that.
Put some context to that. That was so we could check all the seat positions on the bus. We made it so villagers could ride the bus.
Yeah, we also done a giveaway as well to count how many villagers were on the bus. That's what that giveaway sprung from, wasn't it?
Yeah, and originally we were supposed to take that code back off for when we released it, so then only players could go in, but we forgot. It was an accident, it was a slip up. So now villagers can get on your bus and get on your passenger seats, get in your driver's seat and drive off with your bus. But we, in all honesty, we really liked that.
Yeah, it's like the accidental bug, like the creeper. How the creeper come about was an accidental bug, and it's a bug that's funny as hell.
In fact, we think we're going to go and put it on the tax X as well.
The thing is with that, couldn't you have that in a menu to turn on and off? Because I'm guessing a lot of people would find that very frustrating.
Yeah, I don't care. I love it.
Yeah, but give them the option to turn it off.
We could.
Could, but do you
I
really
think
want
people
to? I
like
think
it,
it's
though,
funny with the fact that a villager just runs off with your car.
Yeah, I get that, but
Rules
Don't
Plus includes Grand Theft Auto. What do you want?
That's what you should do. Grand Theft Road Plus. It's an adult update. What we'll do is next time we do an update, we'll code the llamas into robbing your cars. Imagine that. That'd be funny. Llamas, panda bears.
What if we looked at the potential of giving them a key, and if you interacted with a key, then nobody can interact with it?
Just make the vehicle tameable, yeah. You'd use the key to make it tameable.
I'll just put a toggle in the
I
menu.
mean, I really like the idea that village can make your bus sort of.
Makes you more cautious where you park your car.
But our box sometimes is a party pooper, so.
It's not that.
The answer
Party
is great.
All right, tell you what, right? Don't change it, right? So, when all these suggestions and ideas and feedback comes in, goes, please, can you turn off the option for the villagers to steal me bus?
You can
Then
say I
you'll
told
go-
you so.
Then you can come to me and go, you know what, you were right.
Yeah,
I just think have it as a toggle. Just have it as a toggleable thing. Have it on as default, but then give the player the option to turn it off.
Deal. When the complaints pour in, I will come back.
Why? That's the point. That's the point. Why wait till that point? Because people will be so disappointed and may never buy a MobBlocks add-on ever again.
Honestly,
You know what I mean?
because I don't think that will happen. That's why.
Well, we would. Just because you don't think it's going to happen doesn't mean it was not going to happen.
Right. Well, we'll agree to disagree because we could be here all day discussing this. We need to move on with the feedback. So we're gonna move on to the next one. As we might do it as a poll. We'll put it as a poll in the Discord. We'll get a poll in the Discord going.
Let people decide.
We'll let the community decide whether villagers should be turned off or just left to their own devices.
No, a toggle. Not just turned off or on.
Yes, I
A
get what you
toggle.
mean. We'll sort out a poll for it.
Leave the villagers, remove the villagers, or add a toggle. Triple vote. Easy.
Cool. Right, next one. Hey guys, great update. I love the new vehicle models and the signage. Keep up the great work. I hope y'all are thinking of adding more vehicles like box vans and semis. That'll be really that'd really add more life into the Minecraft server. Thank you guys for all the hard work. Everything is like a dream come true for city builders.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, we're thinking of. Well, no, we will be adding more vehicles. City style vehicles. And thank you for the really nice feedback.
Yeah, so I think Fox is right. You can't say that, Fox, when you're posting it. I'll call you out. Stuart Hayden said it was read it was read in the Discord that mentioned about the villagers.
Who said that?
Red.
Yeah, so it was Stuart Hayden. Rebel. Can you add left-hand traffic signs for UK roads? We have got left-hand traffic signs. Why's my camera going all dodgy?
Was that the first one?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's just somebody come up with it twice.
I think it's either that or you've posted it to us. There we go. Can you add street signs like normal MCs? What the hell? We're going back into the second set. Have you posted these twice?
No, I think it rotates.
Oh no, yeah, no, we've gone through. Yeah, so let's go back to this bit of feedback.
That final batch.
So final batch, and then we'll do the Fishings Plus trailer for you guys to have a nosy at. So add add beer so I can operate heavy machinery under the influence. Yours sincerely, Keelan O'Keefe.
I'll code that at the same time I'm coding the Fox's toggle.
There we go.
That could actually be put in an unofficial add-on update because we can't add alcohol into it.
Yeah, you could. It's codable.
Oh, it's definitely codable using nausea. But yeah, unfortunately we can't label anything along the lines of beer or any form of alcohol.
And we definitely can't promote drinking driving.
No,
That's the one after the suggestion.
I mean we could always toggle drinking driving off, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Just gonna toggle you off.
I love this add-on overall. I just would like to see the traffic lights less wide and the lights a little bit bigger. Overall, I give this a 10 out of 10.
So you're talking about the traffic light design, as in the lights themselves should be larger within the traffic light.
But yeah, but I think it's a right proportion. I'd say that most especially with the UK traffic lights, is the lights are almost as wide as the frame, aren't they?
Yeah.
So there's not much gap between them. But I think as well, touching on that type of subject, I think it was Kyle in Discord mentioned about having like a turn right, turn left light that we can attach to the traffic light as well. I think that would be awesome. So you.
We discussed this before, didn't we, mate? You know what I mean? It's we'd like a proper full-blown traffic light system where you could add those connectors and everything to it.
I think it would just be like one little update where we just do overhaul the traffic light system, where you can do different variation of traffic lights. We could.
As soon as we get that rotating texture thing, the reason we haven't gone crazy on the traffic lights is because we know once we get we can get animated textures for our custom geos, then there's going to be a lot of work poured into it, and then there's going to be loads to change if we do it beforehand.
Alright, so the next piece of feedback is I am happy about the new update, but I have one concern: navigation. With like 400 blocks, I am unaware of how many. I am sorry, I'm not exact. It is a nightmare to find the right blocks. Could you please simplify / organize your daily? Again, we did mention this, I think, in episode 5. The problem is because we cannot customize the menus. We just don't have the ability. We don't understand why Bedrock hasn't got the ability and Java has. It's literally simple enough to just be able to have a menu that you can customize yourself and place in your own blocks and organize your blocks to however you want them. Unfortunately, I think what more be ideal for us to do is if we was to write down like a key, so like things that people can search for. I mean, because you've got a search facility anyway. So like when I'm using it, when we're doing the city build on a Saturday, I only ever search markings or lines because that gives me the bulk core of all the road markings, the markings and lines. And then obviously if you want letters, you can type in I normally use white or yellow and it'll bring up all the letterings. If you type in just letter, it'll bring up the alphabet in both colors. So I think it's a case of, unfortunately, and this is going to sound a bit like vindictive, but it's a case of using your common sense. In the search facility, which you have built in, just type in some form of keyword and hopefully it will pop up the right stuff that you're looking for. So if you type in signs, it will pop up signs. Everything's labelled anyway. It will always detect what you're labelled. If you want a left U-turn, you can type in left and it will bring up every sign that's got a left arrow on it. Type in right, do the same. But yeah, as opposed to customizing the UI, it's not available. We don't understand why it's not available on Bedrock when it's available on Java. One of Minecraft's life mysteries.
He won't stop talking, this guy, will he? Looney, shut up.
I mean, we could always do a book and we could toggle the custom.
Well, I mean, it's on my to-do list in regards to putting some tips and tricks for the roads add-on in general, like and some road layout things have done. Me and Para went through doing vehicles and the recipe.
Vehicle recipe video, yeah, which is available on TikTok.
It's coming. There's a YouTube video going to be coming with lots of tips and tricks, and like that'll be included. Key search, word search, keyword searches to throw in to get what you want quicker. Because you can do that whether you're on survival or creative. You can search there, I believe.
All right. This is the second to last one. Add some highway signs, straight to the point. Again, we are looking into that, aren't we?
Yeah, let me answer the question.
Looney?
Yep, that's coming
It's
in
a
one of the
very
next
difficult one, Looney. Brace yourself. Have a think.
Fantastic answer, Luna. Brilliant.
Silence! Anyway, last one on the website feedback then, guys. This next update, as you have bus stops and buses, you should add red roadblocks like the British bus lanes and British bus lanes and bus stops.
Yeah, probably that falls on the list.
Again, it's on the list. What I will do before we move over is I will bring up the list of what we've compiled so far. And like I say, we don't 100% guarantee that everything that on the list will make the next update. It's just a list that we can break down and do some small updates, because some updates we need to do are big patch fixes, and it might include some new additional items. And then you'll probably find that we'll do like a massive pack like we did with the roads. The last update was quite a big one, so it depends. We don't want to give you all too much and then there'll be nothing left at the end. So we want to try and stagger it evenly, I believe. Be a right term to say it.
Yeah, we've got to balance his workload with,
So if we head over to the MBC MobBlocks' community Discord, guys, where if you haven't joined already, if you exclamation Discord, come in, and like I say, we have all the information that you need to know. So in the Roads Plus, this is a list that we've compiled as of today, really. So going forward from this, motorway signs, signs there for rent, that's in there. Decorative blocks, so we'll have a look at things we can find around the city that we can add into this. A lot of you are suggesting the same things, so like there'll be some things on this that will be blank because a lot of people are saying they want trains, they want planes, they want this, they want that. No one's really thinking about the decorative side of the pack either. So is there anything on the decorative side that you'd like more different variations of potholes, maybe some form of roadworks, you know, like broken drainage? You know, it depends on how you want to implement it into your city, how you want to showcase your city, if you want that type of stuff when it comes to the construction side.
Can I say, sorry to interrupt you, folks, just while it's in my head, is what about overhead lines, you know, for trams and stuff like that you get now in like cities and stuff?
I think, like I say, with overhead line for trams, I think that'll be more to do with the trains, trams, subway type of update add-on, if that was looked into. Things like power lines and possibly telegraph poles, yeah, I think that would be viable, because I mean you've already got the pole there. You could potentially use the pole that's already there and just have a different head on it. So maybe if we could do it so you can attach string, you necessarily wouldn't need to add another file then for cables. You could actually just retexture the string so the string looks like a cable.
What can you do a string from?
Pardon?
How many blocks can you do string from?
It's continuous, isn't it? As long as it connects.
So as long as it goes to a tripwire key to a tripwire.
Yeah, as long as, because it's its own entity, and so it's not because it's not an entity, it's a solid block. Just continue it for as far as you want it, I believe.
I mean, but when it comes to like we're looking at a train down on itself, and if we did overhead like train line things like Fox suggests, that definitely makes our foot toggle on it, whether just construction or not.
Yeah, the thing is with that as well, because they've just brought out the new redstone component, you can actually make it so if anybody, any human player touches it, that it will actually electrocute them and they take damage.
Yeah.
Because they can emit a redstone signal. So yeah. So when it comes to vehicles, we've got snowplow, police car, police van, police bike, armored truck, fire engine, ambulance, tic-tac-toe vehicle, tic-tac-toe truck. Hey, dustbins, mail truck, delivery trucks, and school bus. In the construction equipment and signs, we've got temporary traffic lights, jackhammers for pulling up the roads. Now, that has been mentioned because we can't use the dozer to pull anything up that's asphalt based or that's roads plus based. We are looking at implementing the jackhammer so you can take up anything that's been placed down by the roads plus. So any form of asphalt, any form of paving, because we want to try and make it as semi-realistic, don't we, really, where not anything can just pull up the roads. You need a specific tool to do it. Just like you'd need the dozer to pave your way, just like you need the roller to lay your asphalt. So I think having the jackhammer would be such an awesome complementary tool.
And what do you think to allowing villagers to use the jackhammer?
I don't know. I mean, we can allow the villagers, but I don't think we should allow Fox. I think Fox should be banned from any form of removal tool.
Oh, Forbes.
It's not biting, is it? Fair enough.
Forbes.
Yeah.
Shut up.
So, roadwork signs, mobile generator, pickup wagons, and more barriers. We've also looked at barriers along the lines of.
Generator thing keys into what you said about the fact that we can now make blocks what kick off rates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shame we can't make it. So obviously, that would be cool to work alongside the, the daylight sensor.
Yeah.
So like you could have it so the daylight sensor would activate the block, maybe play a little humming sound to make it sound like the generator's working over night time. Be pretty cool. Normal vehicles, we've got cars 10. So we do know, and we can confirm, I believe, don't quote me on this, I'm saying I can confirm it, but technically Don will be the one who has to confirm it, that 10 vehicles will be coming in in pretty much the next major update, if not prior. I was just going to leave me hanging.
Sorry, I was pretending to be loony for a second there.
So yeah, so we got 10 vehicles that will be coming in possibly the next update, or the next major update at least. Vans, motorbikes, and bicycles. Lights, we've got tunnel lights, cat eyes, spotlights, and more street light designs. Roadblocks, as we can see, as Don mentioned before, red asphalt, blue asphalt, and green. And then interactable blocks, once we get the coding for it, is working traffic lights, working bins and trash cans, and working mailboxes. So that's the list that we've got. This is what you guys keep suggesting. So you can see we've got an absolute massive list to go through of suggestions. We do take into consideration what you guys are asking for. So as you can see, the list is absolutely massive. This, once we go through it, we've got the coloured curbs, which was suggested. So once we go through the list, then we compile it all into this list. Then we'll clear that channel out and we'll start it afresh. So yeah, with that said, is there anything Looney, Don, or Fox you want to add before we go into the Fishers Plus trailer and then move on to feedback for Marketplace?
For me personally, my album came out on the 15th of this month, so if you want to bob along to patrickfoxmusic.com, you'll find it all there.
Have you not got the graphics ready for that?
Oh, tell you what, look, I'll help you out, Fox, right? Because I'm on the browser anyway. www. Good job it's nothing naughty on here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Patrick Fox Music.
That could have been very embarrassing.
Even worse if this isn't it. There you go, guys. That's his lovely website. That's all you get to see. Right, anyway.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we're not here to showcase your stuff, you know what I mean?
You asked me if I wanted to add anything, and I
Right.
have, so thank you.
There you go. So that's his album, guys. That's his album cover. Fading Echoes was out on the 15th of October. You can get your copy today from his website, or you can go to Amazon, YouTube, Spotify, any good platform apart from Apple Music.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Just a quick question about that, Fox, while you're here. Are villagers allowed to listen to music?
Listen, as long as the toggle added, I'm not fussed.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Needs to be a toggle.
All right.
Needs to be a toggle, yeah.
Right, guys. I'm going to mute the music and then we'll get into the old trailer. So enjoy. There we go, guys. So that will be out on the 5th of November.
I have two questions.
On
One
fire.
for Para and one for Looney. First one
Aye,
for
aye.
Para. In the trailer, it said over 70 fish. Do you know exactly how many new fish are in there?
Yeah, I do. I'm not telling you, though. You know yourself.
76 new fish, guys. Yes, that's 76 new fish added to Fishing Plus.
How many?
And the question for Looney is: there was a beautiful boat building there. Did you build that?
Oh, yeah, I bought that.
Couldn't
That's
hear the
actually one of
trailer. You
yours,
couldn't hear
Tom.
the trailer.
I'm
If
like-
you'd have opened up your sound, you'd have heard it. It should have come through.
No.
It was just music.
Out the 5th of November. Looking forward to it.
Yep, looking forward.
Are you making the trailer live now?
No, the trailer goes live on the 5th.
Sneaky peek. It goes live when it launches.
Yeah, sneaky peeky. Right,
So
so
just make it live now. What difference would it make?
Because if they want to see more about the fishing add-on, they need to tune into our stream on Saturdays.
Oh, they just watch the podcast and watch the trailer. So either way,
yeah, but it's a sneak peek to those who are actually in the stream. If we release it now, everybody gets to see it.
right? Yeah, I understand.
It's
that.
an
I get that.
exclusive for those in stream.
No.
I don't know what your problem is. I don't know why
No,
you have to
no,
be so
no.
difficult. Why
What
don't
I'm
you just
saying
put it in
to
the
you is,
suggestions channel and
this
ask the villagers to toggle it?
Listen, this
Yeah,
podcast.
Exactly. In the world, there's glass half empty and glass half full kind of people.
Listen,
There's the soggy glass.
I'm going to finish if it kills you. Listen,
If it unalives you, please. We're
Those
streaming.
vegan glasses, I like to just drink my
all
water
I'm saying is, right, this podcast is available to view after when we've done it, right?
Yeah,
Right. So
Yeah.
how the hell is it a sneak peek?
because
for this podcast or anybody who takes the time to watch the entire podcast, because we will not timestamp when that trailer was.
exactly. So
there.
Oh,
and we know people don't watch the video all the way through, so they're gonna have to watch the video, and that's the aim. So if they don't
Release
like
the
it and it's
trailer.
something, nah, mate,
No,
you're outvoted, Fox.
holding people to ransom there. That's not fair on the.
That's the
on
whole point.
public.
Poll out. We'll put a poll out. We can release the trailer and we don't change the villagers for the bus, or we can put a toggle on the bus and not release the trailer.
This is how the Third Reich started.
Right. So, guys, as most of you in the Discord are aware, or my Discord backup, we are running a TikTok giveaway. So I mean, last month's giveaway, we done for a Discord activity. This month's giveaway is TikTok. So if you haven't already, if you bob over to TikTok, if you're in Discord, you can get the link through social links. If you're not, then head over to Discord. Jesus Christ. Head over to TikTok, search for MobBlocks, and then do the following. And you get 3 points if you drop us a follow, 2 points for every video that you comment your Discord name on, and 1 point for every video you like. The person at the top at the end of the month with the most points will win the giveaway. As you can see, we have got 7 people in contention so far.
How many?
7 people in contention so far.
Okay.
So, a quick question over on YouTube is: can the fish be name tagged?
Yes.
So fish can be name tagged there, Eros. Thank you for the question. Again, guys, you have to be in the Discord in order for the giveaways to work. So if you enter the TikTok giveaway, all you need to, that's YouTube. All you need to do is come over to TikTok, watch the video. So if like take this one to in consideration, Blooming Bix are there. He's part of Discord, so he's commented his name, Cal the Wow, part of Discord. Craigie there, so they've commented the Discord name, they've liked the video, and they've also dropped a follow. So that just on that alone is 6 points. So if you used to do that for every video apart from the follow, then you're going to push up your points. So that is TikTok's giveaway for this month. So now we're going to head over to the marketplace feedback, and then we're going to look at wrapping up, because this one's going to be pretty much just reading off what people are saying. I don't think most of it's going to require a response unless it's a question.
Yeah, this is feedback that people submit through Minecraft itself.
So top to bottom, 100 ores plus. I love the variety, but do wish that pickaxes and shovels ended up taking damage, breaking blocks instead of hitting. 100 plus ores again. The minerals release the barrier block, and I have tried everything, but I can't do anything. Cheated. 100 plus ore. Very fun. New armor, tools, weapons, but does get a bit annoying with seeds and natural structures. 100 plus ores again. 10 out of 10. Great mod. Very fun. I believe it's a dynamic world.
Yeah, it's a dynamic world, and we are working on an update to fix all those and add in some new stuff in there.
Yes, Looney, you go, girl.
Yeah, my God, he sounds like he did.
I know, like he was in there quicker than a tramp on
That is a
chips.
9.5 out of 10, mate.
Well done. Applause all around for Luna.
I'm going to proud dad moment.
You know what? There's no sense of sarcasm at all there, is there, guys?
I know.
Zero sense of sarcasm.
Just honestly.
It was good. It was. Listen, we didn't even have to trigger him. He just boom.
Louis, I'm going to be sincere here. That was really good. Ignore the sarcastic remarks.
There was nothing sarcasm there.
Genuine question. I know it's been discussed before about the newsletter, but can't you have a section on the website where, as soon as your updates become finalised, the way to sort of put it on the website, so we can direct, because obviously these questions, a lot of the questions is, oh, it's going to be the next update, going to be the next update, going to be the next update, if you know what I mean. So if you put them on the website, you just direct them to the website at any time that question's brought up, or if you know the answer, say, look, all the changes that are going to be made are on the website. You know what I mean? So
yeah, could do patch notes essentially.
Yeah, or upcoming patch notes.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Something for Don to work on, make him pull his fingers out a little bit. Another 100 plus ore. Have it be open world.
It is on open world.
You can use any seed you want, but yeah, okay.
Yeah. So the next freeze for animals plus. Add a cute and tameable bunny. Make it an add-on. Please add kangaroos. I mean, is it viable to look at making it into an add-on? I believe there's an add-on available now that's animal based, isn't it? And then we've got baby golems, everything, bad design, bad quality. I require my money back. I shouldn't have read that one, shouldn't I? Jesus! There's no satisfying some people.
The bag and the ugly.
Yeah, we can't always read the good stuff.
We can't please everybody.
He's one of my favourite maps. I honestly thought they were cute, because you can even put them to work. You can set them off like mining, and you can make them into defensive and all sorts of stuff. I mean, you can see a little bit, like in the top left-hand corner of the screen, you can see a couple of the baby columns from the key art above Para's head in the stream. I suppose not everybody likes the same.
I'm trying to
flavour,
move
does
my
it?
mouse like I can point to it, but I'm not capturing the screen.
Yeah, it goes out once you disappear out of the capture. Yeah, not everything for everybody. So we accept that you don't like it, and yeah.
Cool. Plus, he's posting on Android, so it's probably just bad quality for a mobile device. That's all.
Yeah.
Blue and red. You just need more of a variety of difference and making it less of throwing colours on a skin. But I love the pack. Good job. So this one is aimed at Looney, but is again he has iterated that he will be adding patch fix to the map and an update. So Extreme Survival Island, no more updates. Extreme Survival Island doesn't work anymore. Obviously, we have addressed that it is being fixed and it's currently being done.
It's been done. It's been addressed. You can see. I can see the date that's from.
Family Life can't get a dummy. Can't get in dummy.
Well, that Family Life is a skin pack.
That's a skin pack.
I don't know. So
That's why you can't get into it.
Yep. Football.
Sorry, just a quick question. Do people buy stuff off the marketplace? Is there any sort of toggle that they can, or button that they can switch on where they can receive updates from the developer? So if someone does buy one of your add-ons and they opt in for like information, so you get given like an email address or an account that you can actually put into a database and then use that database to send out a single email or a message. That way, then the people who have bought the content are getting a direct instead of them having to come to the website or having to come to the podcast and ask questions. You know what I mean?
No, nothing exists like that at the moment.
Okay.
But I mean, I can't go into too much detail. But it is something that I know Minecraft are looking into doing something like that.
Yeah.
In regards to kind of giving people favorite pages, so you can favorite partners and different partners and stuff like that, and you kind of get more specific news based on those partners. But obviously, can't go into too much detail.
No, of course not. But no, that'd be a good idea though, because I think
it doesn't exist, but they definitely, and they're always looking at new ways to better and improve the marketplace experience and
yeah.
Well, they do have a your content tab anyway, don't they? Where
that's
where you've downloaded content for yourself, and it will give you your updates in there anyway.
Yeah,
So you don't have to search for it.
Exclamation mark on next to it when there's an update available.
Yeah. It should literally say update next on it. But again, it's just one of them things. It's stuff that's out of our control that only Minecraft or Microsoft, depending on whoever's doing the development these days, it's in their hands. It's stuff that's asked for, but as per usual, all the big companies, it takes thousands and thousands and thousands of requests before they even pull their finger out and do something about it. So, anyways, back to the feedback. We got football. Cool. 10 out of 10. You goat. I never got that terminology till somebody called me a goat, and I said to him, like, excuse me. It's supposed to mean, like, top guy, awesome.
No, greatest of all time.
Oh, okay. I just thought I was being called a grass eater.
It probably was when they referred
to
to
eating
you,
the
but-
smoke.
I mean, I do wear wellies and, like, visit Wales a lot. Gremlins. The Gremlins destroy everything. Wouldn't that be the point?
That's by design.
Millionaire's Life. Boo. I feel scammed. Scammed. Nothing.
Do you
Okay.
know what? That is such an old piece of content. I'm absolutely surprised people are even still.
I know, that was like this month as well. Literally this week.
That's really, 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 really old.
Yep.
It's basically like a little cul-de-sac with some really big posh houses and a couple of cars in a map.
Ninja Town, isn't that a new one? Or is it Ninja Village is your new one?
Ninja Kingdom is the newest one we've submitted, but it's not available. We've got a Ninja series.
Okay, so Ninja Town is being requested for katanas.
Okay. So, yeah, sword request in there.
Ninja Village is add ninjutsu, like Naruto.
Yeah, we can't. That belongs to somebody else's IP, but thank you.
Yeah. Oars Radar. I wish it was an add-on. There are add-ons for Oars Radars. But yeah, it'd be not. I mean, Could be some.
The thing is that I've seen them and it doesn't operate the same way that our Oz radar does. Our Oz radar is pretty awesome. In fact,
So
these guys, they helped us do a pretty big patch to it recently, which made it even better, and it works fantastic now.
So it could be on the cards for an update. Who knows? You'll have to watch this space, guys. Skull City roleplay. The houses are tiny, but it's overall a good map.
Thank you.
Teens Revenge. Dude, you could also leave your hand on the characters. It would get better.
That's a skin pack. So I'm guessing there's something wrong with the hands, what they don't like, or something going on. Funny story behind it. I mean, I know we're pushing for time. Skull City roleplay originally got rejected because we had them trading, so he bought candy and he could sell it at school to try and make money.
Yeah.
And it originally got rejected because he thought that wasn't suitable, so it got changed to trading cards. They said you can't go around selling candy in a school; it's inappropriate. Just a funny tidbit there.
But next one, the last one on this page is upgraded TNT. GG. Ooh.
Again, another really old piece of content.
I have to bring this up in browser because I can't read that.
This stuff splits out. This is all about the roads. So if it's a question we've covered, I suggest just skipping straight past it.
Yeah. So half slabs with colour. Yeah. Add on roads plus. It's all roads plus donut. You just said that. I love it. I do like to add on. But I think the bulldozer should allow to break snow. It'll be so much more easier to go through, but that could open the plans for building a snowplow, which I believe was in the.
It's on the list, yeah.
Yeah, it's on the list, yeah. So, when is update? Great, mate. You've just had an update, so thanks for that one.
You can see the date on that. That's before the update, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because the update came out beginning of this week, and that
Did yes? Last week, not this week.
Yeah, so that was from
mid last
week.
week. Yeah, the Tuesday, Wednesday, I think it was. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, some point. Very good, very good for roleplay maps. Then we got it's very good. I love this pack. Now everything looks much better, but I need a sidewalk curve bent inwards, and that the light and the dark asphalt descents have lines when you go down. That come in the update because that was part of the update. Why are the textures pixelated and I can't see the words?
Restart the game. It happens sometimes when you apply packs to your world.
Yeah, but I think the problem is with this person as well is they're on Android. So you probably find they're playing on an Android device. Could be a small tablet, could be a mobile. So people need to understand that you've got to take that into consideration as well. I mean, they are 16 by 16-bit textures.
But if you are playing on console or PC and you do happen to get pixelated textures when you boot up the game, just restart the game and that should hopefully fix it. It bugs out sometimes.
Cool. Lack of sign.
The
Don't.
update.
I saw the sign.
Hello, I really like this add-on, but I have a small request. Please, if possible, if you guys add that one. Wasn't that in the thingy update as well? The website. Did they seriously put it on here and on the website?
Fair play, yeah, I think you did.
Persistence is the way forward.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, it's submitted through Minecraft. Well, I mean, it means they bought it. It's a good thing because you can't submit these unless you've actually purchased the item.
Yeah.
So I love this update with the new variety of objects. I will be able to improve my city. Request add school buses. I would be very good. Add-on. I don't ask for much of it. So school buses are with the it is in the list. I love you. We love you too. How about school buses? Yep. You could add a sidewalk block. We've got a curb block that is in the update. We've got a full block for the curb. Maybe we could look into doing a different variation so people can chop and change like you do with the roads.
Yeah, I definitely think that's on the horizon. That more potential paving blocks and stuff makes sense to have it.
This new update is great. Could add a meter as for new vehicles in the future. It would be cool because of my city. I'm making lines and subway stations. Meters they on about parking meters. That's in the updated. The update is
parking meter in there.
Yeah. Loved. Cool update. Best purchase I've ever made. I'll definitely be using this in my worlds. So obviously we're getting into the recent ones now, guys. So these last few here are post update. So these are after the updates come out. This update is great. Could you add a read that one? Love's cool. Best purchase I've ever made. Ever since you guys updated this add-on, you guys made my game card always close out, saying there's an error occurred, making me get angry. It was a small foolish idea to add signs that don't even exist in real life. Sorry, but not a very good update. Right. I would like for that person to literally come into Discord and go through all the signs and tell us which signs don't really exist, because I believe 90% of the signs that are in that update is what I done, and they're off. They're off the internet.
Your work, damn it.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I think
Would
one of the
also
issues.
ask that person to come into Discord and explain if it crashes whenever he loads it. How does he know what the new signs look like?
Exactly.
The issue is, I think, that this person probably is having is the fact that it's not
Country
signs
specific.
in his countries.
Yeah,
And
it's
he's
not
obviously
country
looking at that.
specific.
Yeah, he's looking at it and going, hang on a minute, these aren't the right, these ain't the signs. Hoping that they're going to be a part of his, obviously, country where he's from. So, obviously, we've explained this like thousands of times. We can't be specific to a particular country, unfortunately.
I think you've nailed it there, mate. To be honest, in all fairness, that's actually the first negative feedback we've received from the roads thing. And
The thing is, though, a lot of, again, one of the things we've got to be really careful about text is sometimes it can be read differently to how someone writes. You know what I mean? And again, we're going to be dealing with a lot of people around the world using translator. So it might come across as aggressive or as harsh, but they might not have meant that. You know what I mean? So we have to be super careful in that sense as well. So
yeah,
I mean,
because that last line could be interpreted two ways. That sorry, but it's not a very good update. Could be like, I don't like your update, or it could mean put a toggle on the bus so villagers can't nick it.
I'll put a toggle on the stream so I can turn down.
Either way, it could be. Yeah, so I get what you're saying when it comes to reading text.
Yeah, we'll pull a toggle in that and we'll move on to the next one. Please add more cars such as regular semi-trucks, sports cars, vans, etc. That is also in the list. Great, the new update. This mode adds so much more realism to my city. It would have been necessary to improve some objects, such as making the bins functional. Again, we are aware of that, and it's one of them. It's one of them. We don't have the code work available for it right now, but it is coming. It will come eventually. Well, what a lot of stuff added. Great job. The only thing I've noticed is that the traffic light poles, you accidentally forgot to add the horizontal pole, but that's okay. Right, okay. So the way the traffic light poles work, guys, is you get a vertical pole, but if you place it in a horizontal position, it will switch.
Yeah.
So what we've done, instead of just adding 2 poles, we've added 1 pole that can be inverted. So all you got to do is come away from the pole that you're looking at, place the vertical pole, and it will switch to a horizontal. So it's not that the horizontal's not in there, it's just the vertical is universal, so it can be horizontal or vertical.
Well, it's very similar to thinking it how the poles work. Depending on where you stand, depends on the variation.
Rods. What are they? Not glow. Is it glow rods?
Well, glow rods go vertical, lightning rods go horizontal and vertical.
Yeah.
And end rods you want about?
End rods they are.
Yeah. So cool. Where were we? Yeah. Okay. How do I get this? Huh? If you've left feedback for it, surely you've already purchased it. So, yeah. So you've already got this. It's cool, very cool. Would there be any chance to add another roundabout sign and some power lines if you want to? I just hope you like to see this. I hope you like and see this idea.
Power lines coming in another update at some point. Yep.
Trains. Nope. That's into a complete add-on for that. Someone's just put why. Why? Why?
Why?
Great, good work mode. I want some games that already have roads and cars so I can drive. Okay. This is a really fantastic add-on, even on Java. Roads mods are very not common. Thanks for this.
And just a quick idea, going back to what the other fella said about
Why?
the roads. Having known it. Is there no way we could actually build? I mean, I know we're doing it on stream, but obviously that's for our benefit. Could we not create a world that's dedicated to the roads and just build a city like a starter city?
Yeah, it's there. The city that we're building on is a map
Yeah,
on the marketplace.
Yeah. Oh, it's already on the market.
Yeah.
With the roads plus.
Actually, no, it's not released yet.
Is it not released yet?
Oh yeah, it's not released yet.
Oh
Not
no! Woo!
It's going to be available soon, I think. I'm not
Probably
sure
being
Can we
fired.
Can we announce this now? Yeah. So basically,
I think you already have.
right. So the map that we're working on. So if you guys watch the Saturday stream, the MobBlocks city that we're working on, that will be available soon for you guys to actually purchase and build, and you can show us your renditions of the world along with using the add-on, the Roads Plus add-on, if you have it. So yeah, see if you guys can beat the developers. We'll have your screenshots posted in the showcase channel, the Discord. So anyway, carrying on. I love you, and some weird emojis. Thank you. We love you too. We do appreciate all your guys' support. You know, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be able to make the fantastic content that we do. Someone's put a muse in. Thank you. Someone's posted.
Oh, they know it.
Someone's posted. Thank you for fixing a thing I found. It was the slabs not having markings on, so every time the road was on a hill, it would have the markings here, no markings here, and markings here. It looked weird. But yeah, we fixed that. So markings and the path block texture, or the curb texture, does go down the side of the blocks as well. Can you add animation to traffic light, but custom? We will once that coding becomes available. Please add vehicles, police. That's in the list. I really like the update because it adds more roads and signs. Awesome. Love it. Maybe you should make buildings that you've seen like McDonald's, you know. I'm assuming. Can I be assuming that they're referring to the stream on that one?
Yeah, I was about to say that. They're probably on the stream. We can.
Would it be weird though? Someone leaves feedback on the marketplace asking us to do something that we're doing on a stream.
Yeah.
Or do you reckon they're referring to like a dynamic world where you can add?
Because we have had people say we should do it so you can like quick build buildings to go with it and stuff like that. But that'd be like a city building pack, wouldn't it? It's not really.
I mean, we could always do a city builder plus.
That's the thing, you see, because the beautiful thing about these add-ons is you can use them all together, whether it's the fishing plus, the roads plus, or the other plus that we're gonna be bringing out. So
Yes, villager slider plus.
toggle, mate, toggle.
Yeah, him and all. So last three, I like it. Adding ramps for uneven terrain would make this complete. I love it. I love the rest it. So again, we have spoken. We are looking at adding speed bumpies to an update. And last one, no means least, I love the new update.
Nice.
So I'd say about 95% of that feedback was definitely positive towards the Roads Plus. There is the odd.
We already done. We already scrolled down.
Yeah, no, I'm done. I'm at the bottom.
The thing is though, the thing is with feedback, right? Regardless of, again, it depends on the feedback. If someone says, "Oh, it's crap," that's not helpful. But if someone's got genuine dislike for it, you know what I mean? That's even more helpful because that person might suggest something that you may have overlooked. So, you know, as feedback goes, you know, you can't go wrong with feedback either way. You know, as long as it's constructive, then
Yeah. In the end of the day, you take the good, the bad, and the ugly, don't you? It's,
Yeah, definitely.
you know, we can't learn from mistakes unless it's pointed out by the by the people that are purchasing the content. You know what I mean? So
you're not going to alter the goes live anyway. That's the only, I mean, you can test it in house all you want, but until it's out in the wild and people are playing it, they're gonna do stuff with your add-on that you never even thought of, and it'll either break the add-on or it'll do something weird. And you think,
let villagers steal the buses.
Exactly. So you're going to have things that have not necessarily been detected during development, but some people out there, they like to be experimental with the stuff and do stuff that you wouldn't expect, and you can break it, or they can come up with some really awesome creations. So
Yeah. So anyway, guys, with that all said, that's all the feedback, and we do take your feedback, you know, very seriously, because without you guys' feedback, we can't build the content that we want to build. But you know, it's not just the content that we're working on right now. We are building our socials. We are looking at, we are building streams up. Looney is looking at running 2 series on YouTube. One is going to be just a basic let's play that we're all going to be involved in. He's also going to be running a hardcore series. So guys, if you want to check that out, that'll be on YouTube. I will look at getting him set up so we can multi-stream across the platforms, because obviously we want to try and attract everybody as we possibly can and make sure you all can do what's going on. The podcasts, we're not 100% sure at the moment whether it's monthly or fortnightly. I mean, this one was like 3 weeks since the last one. I think we are looking more to doing it fortnightly, ain't we, guys? No,
I think so. Because the beautiful thing is, though, even though like we might not have any content to talk about or discuss, obviously people are still going to buy it, so we can still do that. But we can obviously offshoot and talk about other stuff in Minecraft, or it doesn't necessarily have to be about the add-ons all the time, unless you know you have an add-on coming out. And obviously, like today, it's important to get these questions answered and stuff. So you know that's what fills the time up. But obviously, if we need some sort of like filler, you know, we can talk about other stuff. And if even the guys out listening, you know, if they want us to, you know, have an opinion on certain thing, whether it's a game or whether it's something else, just ask your questions. It doesn't necessarily have to be add-on related. You know what I mean? Anything.
Sure. So we do stream Saturdays, guys. We do stream MobBlocks Metropolis of a Saturday. We have got a couple of more things in the pipeline that we want to do, some little funny shorts which we're trying to incorporate the community into. So you know, if you want to get involved with that, you need to be within the Discord. There are channels in there that you can put your name down if you let us know your names, your time zones, to see when you're available, is so we can then set up a recording time.
Not just that, but like last week we had a visitor, didn't we?
Yeah, we had Amber Tuber. Tuber on stream last week. We are looking at next month. We want to do city showcasing. So if anybody has got a city where they're using the Roads Plus add-on, or even if you just got a city and you want to just showcase it, join us in the Discord. Put your name down. Let us know when you're free. Preferably it would be of a Saturday if we can. If not, then we can always make an alternative arrangement where we can jump on your world and we can showcase it whilst live on stream, so you can get your world out there as well. And if you're using the Roads Plus, you can show us how you've to benefit your city.
Well, not just that. What I'll do as well is, obviously with those types of things, I'll make a quick 5-10 minute video. So then, obviously, the person who we're showcasing the video, if they just want to share that about, they can do. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Well, I think, without putting Don directly on the spot, so I'll give him a little bit of an inkling. We have got a little thing that we're sorting out on Saturday stream, haven't we, Don? Which you were testing with me earlier on. Want to let folk know what that involves?
I mind checking that. Well, I mean, obviously, the fishing add-on's coming up on the 5th of November, which gives us 2 Saturday streams between now and then, so we're probably going to be a little less focused on building and a little more focused on playing fishing, so you can have a nice good pre-look at it. I've messed around playing with some functions to try and build a fishing match system, which I then hopefully can fine-tune and update into the actual add-on itself eventually. So we're probably going to play with that, and then you can see how it's developing and you can give your opinions. It's on first stage, and we've already had a good conversation, and it's going to change in regards to the presentation and how much you can see of what other people are doing at the same time. But yeah, no, it's you'll see some fun bits what aren't actually in the fishing add-on, but we're, like I said, we're already working on an update.
And I believe after this podcast, we should be looking at recording the first episode, or re-recording the first episode of the Let's Play. Unfortunately, Fox wasn't able to join us for the first one because he had prior commitments, and Looney didn't plan it at all very well. So, and Don cheated. So, so he did cheat. But yeah, so that will be coming over the next couple of days. Looney will be recording that and sorting that out. So it's a case of just keeping an eye on the YouTube. We will post it in the Discord as well, guys. So I think that's basically everything's all done, isn't it? Is there anything that anybody else wants to add before we wrap up?
Yeah, just get yourself in that competition. Top 3 people will be getting paid out in mine coins. So well worth your time, and plus there's some fun stuff over there too.
Looney, Fox, anything? Good.
Yeah,
I think we're good. Yeah.
I think we've mentioned everything.
Awesome.
Oh,
Right.
did I mention?
No,
that
you
album
didn't.
out?
Anyway, did you mention what?
They got an album out. I don't know if I did I mention it.
No, you didn't mention that you got an album out. Did you also mention that you got followed by John Cena on Twitter the other day?
I know, yeah.
Yeah, Fox is fame shocked at the moment with his John Cena follow on
Yeah,
Twitter.
tell the story for you, Fox.
Right, so basically I've got a Twitter. You can follow me if you want. Go to the website, foxmusic.com. It's all on there. So yeah, I was looking at my Twitter. So currently I've got loads of now, admittedly, I don't think they're fans. I think they're a lot of bots, right? So I kept them on there to keep the numbers up. So anyway, I noticed John Cena followed me. Now, at that point, I didn't think it was the real John Cena, right? Because why would he follow me? You know what I mean? So I just thought it was a parody account. And I was in the chat with Luna, and I was going through the Twitter, and I said, "Oh look, I got John Cena," sort of like joking. I didn't realise it was actually him that actually followed me. So I put John Cena into the search bar, and lo and behold, he's there. You know, you click his X account, and it brings up the same page that follows me. So yeah, it's pretty mad. That's just mental. I can't get over that. And to think that someone like John Cena has either listened to the music or for whatever reason, I would like to ask him. I'm not going to lie to you. I'd love to just sit down and say, "Why did you follow me?" So, well, he did. Grateful for the follow. Follows are always nice. But yeah, that's the story. Long and behold, if anyone's still awake, the podcast is over soon.
Tag John Cena in the video and get him to watch the podcast. That's what we should do.
but
Tag John Cena in the
in
video.
all honesty, you need to, because we firmly believe that it was John Cena who actually wants the toggle for the villagers on the bus.
Yeah, guys, just to let you know, guys, I'm not here for the next podcast. I can't deal with this abuse.
That's all right. Right, and guys, today's been it's been a good little podcast. We've got through a fair bit of feedback this week. I mean, more than we did last time. We've showcased the Fishings Plus. Looney gave us a breakdown of what's happening with the Extreme Survival map. So, with that said, guys, I am going to sign off. I've been Paravox Gaming.
I'm Don Gaddy.
I've been Fox.
And I've been Looney.
Been awesome talking to you guys, and we'll see you again on Saturday, 6 o'clock. Don't be late. See you then. Bye bye.
Later, guys.